This wealthy man had just returned to his country and disguised himself before heading to his own company. But he discovered that all the employees were slacking off during work hours. What made him even angrier was that the supervisor not only failed to manage them but was actually playing ping pong on the conference table. The man held back his anger and asked the female supervisor why no one was working. However, the female supervisor replied that the boss was so rich he didn't care about a little loss. The female supervisor even boasted that she slacked off at work every single day. The man could no longer tolerate it and went straight to the company manager. He demanded that the manager immediately fire the female supervisor. But to his surprise, the manager didn't carry out his order and instead told the wealthy man to apologize to the woman. It turned out that 3 years ago, the wealthy man had run off abroad to escape an arranged marriage. When his fiancée learned that he had abandoned her, she was heartbroken. Meanwhile, the guests pointed fingers at her and whispered behind her back. The groom's mother stepped forward and promised to treat the fiancée like her own daughter. After hearing about all this, the man immediately returned home. But the first thing his mother did was tell him to prepare an apology for his wife. The man refused and said that he came back to get a divorce. He explained that he never loved the woman at all. However, his mother said the woman had suffered so much injustice. She scolded him, saying that he was the one who had agreed to the marriage in the first place. The reason he had run away back then was because he thought their childhood engagement was just a joke between friends, not real love. Just then, they heard the sound of the wife opening the door. The mother demanded that the man apologize to his wife. When the woman entered the room, the mother immediately went up and told her that her husband had returned. The woman recalled their childhood memories but also felt terrified by how he had abandoned her at the wedding. The mother then led the woman to meet the man. But when the mother called out to him, there was no response. It turned out the man had fled again out of fear.